Good morning, Steve with CCI. And in today's Feature Friday, we are going to talk about scheduled tasks. A scheduled task is anything that you want your staff to complete during the course of a shift. Scheduling tasks can be something that you want done every hour, every week, every day, every month. You decide and determine what tasks you want done on what frequency. We give you the ability to track all of that and give your staff the ability to see a list and to mark completion so that you have some way to track accountability. I'm going to show you today on our LaundryCard system, but a feature is also available very similar to this on our FasCard system. It's done a little bit differently, but the concept is the same. Once you have logged into your management system in LaundryCard, you will see your Manager main menu and notice there is a scheduling button here. When we click on that, you'll see a scheduled task setup button that'll allow you to view all of the scheduled tasks that you have in place, as well as an ability to add new tasks. So you can see in this example, we have sweep floor on an hourly basis. We want that every 6 hours. We want mop floor to be done also every 6 hours, and then the time frame in which we want those tasks to be completed in. So essentially, we're saying we want sweep floor to be completed twice a day. There's all kinds of ideas that you might have, but we've got our dryer lint traps that we want checked regularly every day. We want certain things to be wiped down on a weekly or a daily basis. Sometimes we might even put some maintenance issues in there. There are reoccurring preventive maintenance things like change the furnace filters once a month. That might be something you might use for a monthly schedule. Really, but pretty much anything you can imagine you can schedule in here, and the ability to add more options is across the bottom. You give it a description, choose the frequency, choose what day of the week, choose the start and end time in which you want those things to be accomplished, and the task is scheduled. The way your team will be notified that a task is waiting to be completed is that you train them to check the kiosks. The kiosks are the gateway for the staff to know what's going on. There is a small blue line or flag that will appear whenever there's a scheduled task waiting to be completed. That will trigger them to insert their employee card, navigate to the scheduled tasks menu, and then they can choose and see which options are available and complete them by bumping and clicking the button on the screen. Then from there, you'll be able to use a reports mechanism to basically choose the attendant duties that have been completed. You can view what has been completed, what has not been completed, and who was working when that task was scheduled. So if something didn't get done during a certain shift, you'll be able to easily tell who was working that day. So this is a great mechanism for providing some audit control over getting things done in the store. Certainly you need to check if the work is done. This doesn't confirm that the work was done, only that the staff saw the task and that they chose actively to complete the task through the interface. Use your camera systems, visit the store, have management check that the tasks have been completed satisfactorily, but this is where you can track that. The old days of having a big whiteboard sitting in the back room and using a dry eraser marker to fill in the tasks and mark them off are now totally automated. You can access this remotely, as I am. Your staff can view all the tasks locally through the exchanger, automated and ready for you to use. So that is the scheduled task features in Laundry. Remember, there's a similar feature available also in FasCard. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.